All right, welcome to the Pretty Spiritual channel here. And today, this is a collective reading. This is a collective love reading. So, this will apply to the masses. However, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it exactly where it is. And I will do some free readings afterwards. I'll only be able to do so many before I have to leave. So, if you want to guarantee yourself a reading, um, you can do a donation to skip the line. Otherwise, you could also come back another time. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for the collective. Let me move these cards out of the way. What is going on for the collective for the love read? The energy for the collective love read. And I kind of want to make sure the image is clear. Collective love read. Collective love read. Looks like you guys are looking at what's a priority to you, and what you actually have time for, so that you are not suffering in some other area of your life. So you guys are looking at what do you actually have room for. I'm hearing something about boundary setting. Intuitively hearing something about boundary setting. So, hello there, NC. Thank you for the like. And if you guys are wondering who I'm talking to, this is being recorded live right now for those who are watching this later. So I talk to the lovely people that come in to the live. Okay, so you guys are wanting to, for some of you guys, you're just wanting your love life to not suffer any longer due to all the responsibilities and things that, you have to take care of. So you're looking at how can you get more organized and prioritize all the things you need to do, all the things you have to be responsible for, including people, so that you can make room for love in your life and for making connections, relationships, getting out, meeting others, socializing, and whatnot. Let's see what else is here for the collective energy for the love reading. It makes sense because you got to have time for love anyway. Okay, so you guys are coming out of, you're trying to take accountability for, perhaps not having had better awareness of how you may have been contributing to not having quite the type of love life that you were wanting to have, and looking at how maybe you haven't given yourself a chance to really get out there, meet people, or give yourself the opportunity to have the time for love or time for people or time to do things you really want. Some of you are looking at where you may have contributed to situations with other people, where you're looking at some of your flaws or your faults and realizing that you're not perfect, but also looking at how can you change all of this around so that you can benefit. You're getting more fair, more balanced, more impartial when looking at and judging situations regarding to your love life. You're no longer sitting there playing victim mode or wanting to point the finger and blame others for why maybe this situation didn't work out, or that situation didn't work out, or that relationship or that marriage or whatever, or why maybe you haven't met the right person. You're choosing to look at it and see, what are you doing? What are you contributing? How are you um, affecting or influencing your love life in your relationships or your situations with other people? So let's see what other energy is here. And then I'm going to pull some tarot cards. More sideways cards. So, okay. You guys are kind of halfway in between the energy of being clear about what your destiny is or your future, but at the same time, not still being quite clear. You guys are kind of, it's like you know what direction to go into, or you know where you're headed, or you know which way to go, or which direction, like I said, to head in, but then you don't. You're looking for the key to finding either your soulmate, or what you're destined for when it comes to your love life, relationships, and the kind of partnership you would like to have. So you're kind of, it's like you think you have the answers, but then you're not too clear. At other times, let's see what other energy is here. Sorry, you guys, I got a little cough drop in my mouth here. Let's see what other energy is here. There's a multitude of directions you guys can go in. Is kind of what I'm intuitively getting here. I don't feel like there's any right or wrong way to go about your love life and looking for it as you want. And there isn't any one particular path you have to take or any specific rules I think you have to follow. You just have to trust and follow your heart is what I'm kind of getting here, though. I feel like some of you are, you know this or wear this, but while some of you you're not quite having that understanding yet. But if you don't have that understanding yet, I'm telling you that's generally what you need to know. So somebody here has a prison card sideways. So some of you are feeling absolutely restricted sometimes. And other times, you may be available. I kind of feel like you guys, like I said, you really want to break out of whatever it is that keeps you holding back, that keeps you from being halfway open or halfway closed off. Some of you, it's a mental hang up. Others of you, you're really just absolutely tied down to things, jobs, work, family, other responsibilities, other things you need to take care of. Maybe some of you have just a busy, active life, with hobbies even, and you haven't quite made the room or the time yet to free yourself to really go for it as you want. But I feel like it is connected to a mental, emotional hang up. And you guys are half restricting yourselves. You got to break out of that. For some of you, something hasn't ended. So some of you may already be in a situation with someone or involved in some type of situation where you got one foot halfway out the door, one foot halfway still stuck there. So some of you are ready to move on from something else, but it hasn't ended yet. and this has you feeling restricted, and likely it would, because you can't move on and get involved with others or have any new relationships or meet other people if you're stuck still in another situation, whatever that situation may be. So it's something you kind of need to free yourself from, that you're still kind of half tied to. I'm kind of hearing that your feelings aren't there, though physically you may be. Take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is for the viewers, because this is a general collective love read. So for some of you, it's going to resonate differently than others. Some things will resonate, some won't. For a more personal reading, you guys can seek out a personal reading with me. Just go to paypal.me/Pretty Tarot, and you can pay for a personal reading there. The information is there, and you can email me at prettytarot@gmail.com. Okay. All right. Let's see what other energy is here for the collective before I move on to the spiritual advice. So some cards here don't even want to fold. Wow. Somebody here is real stubborn and does not want to compromise. And this is definitely holding you back. Definitely holding you back. There we go. And what's interesting is, as soon as I said that, two cards that I see is cards showing stubborn energy. Because see, when I shuffle cards, the energy is very clear to me based on how those cards shuffle. And it's stubborn energy there, unrelenting, uncompromising energy. Some of you are very much stuck in your ways and you do not want to compromise on certain things. And that's not necessarily going to work for you guys. You have Four of Pentacles and Four of Swords. So you guys are literally shutting down. I fear you're closing off and shutting down. You're keeping you're keeping to yourself. You're not giving of yourself in any form, really. You don't want to give, or whatever situation you're in, you don't want to give to, and you're just shutting down. You're taking a break. You're taking a rest. Some of you may be in separation. If you're involved with somebody in a situation, like I said, some of you kind of had your foot halfway in the door and halfway out. For others of you, like I said, if you're single, you're just being unrelenting and very uncompromising on what it is you think you want, who you want to deal with, the kind of situations, and whatnot, and standards. And with your standards, you may be very stubborn, and therefore you may just be, like I said, just closing off, shutting down, and feeling like it's a disaster out here. Some of you feel like it's a disaster, and you just don't want to. You don't really want to give. Some of you are really clinging on to, like I said, what's valuable to you. Some of you, it may even be things that you have that you don't want to share with others. That could be your time, your energy, your assets, your money. Let's see what other energy presents itself. Some of you could be knowing that it's just a lot going on. And you're like, nah, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. Wow, you guys just think the dating scene is a mess and you don't want to deal with it. But let's see. The other energy is here. Okay. Interesting enough, what I have here, what may be coming up for you guys with the 9 of Cups and 10 of Coins, you guys have a situation here where you may receive an offer or you may make one yourself, um, of some sort of emotional um, gesture in some kind, meaning someone making a move, someone, letting somebody know, hey, I like you or I'm into you or whatever, and, being asked out on a date, or someone, making a move to ask someone out on a date or whatever. And, or this could also be possibly an offer of a relationship or something in some form, but this leads to a happy situation where um, there's a lot of joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, and for some of you, a family and creating a legacy together. Okay, with that 10 of Coins. So let's see. I think I'm done with that. So let's get you guys some spiritual advice. Get you guys some spiritual advice here. Okay. There's one more. All right. So you guys will need to listen to your intuition, listen to your discernment, trust and follow your heart. You guys will need to do some more research, get some more information, maybe get to know more about this person, or get to know more about what's going on in the situation. If there's somebody you met but you're not quite clear about it. For some of you, I kind of have this thing here where some of you may need to get some sort of advice from a love coach or from a therapist or counselor. You guys need to trust that when things are the right time, it will be the right time, because it's pointing out also that timing is not right here. This is not the right time. And you guys are going to need to trust and understand that everything happens when it's supposed to. And some of you guys may need to have trust, period, in a situation or a person. So you got the Page of Cups here. So that's some form of communication, but it's friendly energy. It's I'm here to offer a friendship. It's pointing out that a new person will enter your life, okay? And there may be a phase of a new relationship that may begin for some of you. For some of you, you're going to get heightened insights. Now, I didn't see this card pop up, but I was looking at how it had the rest of the deck not like flat or whatever, so it was supposed to stand out. So this goes with, it's not the right time. It's the Weight card. Okay. So you guys are going to have patience here. With the 7 of Swords. Okay. There's kind of more going on than meets the eye. It's not great timing once again. And there's plans that need revision. Okay. Be careful, you guys, of somebody not being necessarily loyal also as well. Don't sweat the small stuff. Blow off some steam. Give more of yourself. For those of you who are out there on the single circuit, you need to be more open. You can't be so closed off. Okay. If you are dealing with somebody, you may want to be a little bit more involved or whatever. But like I said, be careful, you guys, because I feel like either you guys or somebody here in a situation has their foot halfway in and out of the door in another situation. And I feel like it's because somebody wants to let go of another situation or another person, or somebody may have too many priorities elsewhere to be fully involved just yet, and they may feel restricted, or you may feel that way. And hi to you guys who came in the room. Thank you for the likes. So you got purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. It may also be time for you guys to detox, period, in your life. Clear up some energy, clear out things out of the way, maybe even clear out people who no longer serve a positive purpose or a productive purpose in your life. You have a bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So no matter how things look now, you can be looking forward to things looking better. Okay, a couple more things. So, sensitivity. You guys are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations, and even chemicals. And finally, infinite supply. You're supplied for your today and all of your tomorrows, you guys, okay? That may be for those of you, I think, that, you may have to work a lot and you feel like you don't have time for a love life. Know that you're going to be okay. You don't have to quit, working or anything like that, but, do make some time for yourself and the things that you want in your life. All right. So that was the collective love read. You guys let me know in the comments if that reading resonates with you or not and how it does. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much. And I'm going to be putting these cards up. And for those of you who are actually here, I will do the free readings. And let me look at the clock and see. Because I'm going to have a cutoff time. Yeah, I'll leave that there. And clear that energy out. Oops, crap. Someone put some names up because I don't want them all here. All right. In a second, I am going to get to you guys with these periods. Put all that up. And up there. Put that there. Okay. Let's see. So for the free reads, you guys get one card from my tarot deck and one card from, I'm going to use the Angel Tarot for you guys' advice today. Okay, so you guys, let me see. Okay, you guys, I would prefer you guys to not ask your questions until I ask you, only because it makes it easier for me to see who came in what order, but if you already posted it, it's okay. No problem. All right, so I'm gonna roll out of here at like 120 or 130. NC, if you're here, if you're actually here, let me know real quick and then post your question. You got like a few seconds to do so. And if not, then I'll move on to the next person. No, you're fine. Appreciate you guys. NC, are you there? Okay. All right, moving on. I speak my truth. Okay, are you? Let me see. Oh, you already got your question there. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question. Is JP ghosting you? Have not heard from him since last Friday. Well, let's see. If the card comes out in the upright, then it's a yes. If it comes out in reverse, then it's a no. If it comes out sideways, then it's a possibility, but not 100% like a maybe. But and whatever the card is kind of like some details behind it, and then you'll get an advice card. So let's see. Is JP ghosting? I speak my truth. Yes or no? If one doesn't come out, then I'll just pull it. I usually like the cards to pop. Card. Here we go. This card came out. Originally, it first came out in reverse, but then it fell sideways. So, it looks like I don't think they're trying to ghost you or anything like that. I think they're just busy. There's something that they're either working on or they're waiting for. And it's kind of been their focus real heavy and something that they've been distracted with or whatever. Have you, well, let's see what your advice card is here. I don't know if you reached out to them or not. However, I always strongly encourage people that if you haven't heard from somebody in a while, you know, okay, well, I always strongly encourage people to reach out if you haven't heard from that person. It's ideal to wait for that person to reach out to you. I mean, and it really is, honestly. If you've been intimate with somebody and they haven't thought to say hi, how you doing, this and that and other, it is kind of crappy. I'm not gonna lie, and I totally get that. But you know, oh, you been blowing up their phone? Okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely get why you're wondering if they're ghosting you. There's the recovery card here. So you're being told that you need to take a break from this, just recover, get yourself back balanced and centered. Give him his space. Personally, and I'm just want to say this, that I'm assuming you're a woman, and yeah, yeah, I wouldn't contact him anymore, especially if you got the recovery card. you need to take time for yourself. He seems to be busy with something that he's been waiting on. Um, and there's no telling what it is that he's waiting on. But with a one card pool and a one card advice, I'll say that he's waiting on something. He's busy with something and he's waiting on something. Yeah, you can donate to expand the reading if you want. And then I can clarify some stuff or whatever, or answer another question for you. There's PayPal, Cash App. Okay. Okay. Um, you sent it to Cash App or PayPal? Which one did you send it to? Let me look. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, so you want me to clarify what he's busy with, and I will. Okay, and will you hear from him? Okay. All right. Let me close that up. Actually, let me use that deck. Use that one right there. Okay, give me 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, let's see what he is busy with. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure this page. I'll use this one. Let's see, what is he busy with? So I'm going to clarify just for your staff. Is what is he either waiting on, busy with, distracted by? Ooh. Come up. There we go. So that's a couple cards there. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I don't know if I need that many, but okay. Mm. Okay, so there is something. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I was going to start with this deck, but I see a correlation here. There's something that he's really patiently waiting for that is regarding him. Um, it's possible that something may go to the next level for him. It could be a job or a career. There's an offer. It really is. It's an offer waiting to come in that he's waiting to come in for him. It's very competitive here with that Five of Wands, whatever it is that he's waiting for. Um, this feels like it's something career related for him, something job or career related for him. I didn't want all these other cards to flip up, but I'm going to look at them anyway. I kind of feel like his money isn't quite right. He may or may not be telling you that though, you know. Um, but I kind of feel like his money quite isn't right. Oh, you just confirmed that he need a job. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Okay. I felt like it was about a job, but I didn't even see that on the screen that you wrote that until just now. But yeah, I don't feel like his money is right. And it feels like he doesn't, like, I want to say he feels like he doesn't have a lot of options or he's out of options. But he wants to get this burden off of him. And this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. Um, okay. Yeah. Love is not necessarily his focus. Not until he gets himself together. In which that makes a lot of sense for a guy. Guys tend to not feel very adequate in their love life or being involved with anybody if they don't feel they have anything to offer. Um, I don't know if he got any kids or any family that's dependent on him, but it's like it's almost as if it's either he's wanting to be more in a stable, secure position to be able to um, think about having a family or security to be able to offer, or there's somebody he needs to provide for. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense then because I keep seeing little ones on the cards and I just keep getting this family vibe like he has to provide for somebody. So that's he hasn't been able to do what it is he needs to do in regards to who he needs to look out for. Um, but that's something he wants to get past and see improve. But I keep seeing like financially he's not doing so well. Um, but he's proactively um, choosing to look at his situation and to really try to see if he can make something happen. He's trying to be patient about it, though he's losing his patience. And I feel kind of like he is hopeful, but then kind of half losing his hope. So his mind is elsewhere. Like he literally seems preoccupied um, with some sort of job offer or something coming through for him that he's not sure may work out for him. Um, there was one more thing you wanted to know. Okay. Okay. There was something else you wanted to know, and I didn't. I don't remember what it was. Let me see. Did it? Okay. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Oh, and will you hear from him? Okay. So let's see if you will hear from him. Um, wow. Goodness. Okay, so these like 3 cards just flew. Okay, so 8 of Cups, 4 Swords, and what is going on here? I got a feeling you will hear from him again. However, um, it seems like he is going to be um heading in another direction. Like he may tell you that he's just not ready and that he needs to take a break. Um and he may even say something to you like, you don't have to wait for me or anything like that. I understand if you want to move on. Because he's not together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pending ending here, but it's not 100% because it's sideways. And I got a feeling that this all comes down to what you decide you want to do. But he's clearly going to, when you do hear from him, um, he's, I think he's going to tell you that you know, he's just not ready for anything serious or anything real. You may even begin to feel yourself like you're ready to move on because you may feel like you don't want to wait. Um, or you may feel like taking a break, but I feel like he's definitely going to take a break. Okay. I mean, I don't know how long you had been talking to him or anything before you guys got intimately involved or whatever, but I really, really strongly cautious that as women that we take things really slow with guys. Like nowadays as women, we have to really make sure that we actively investigate who it is that we take an interest in and who we like. And yeah, 8 years of knowing him, like as friends or dating. That is a long time to know somebody. But I don't know. I say this, if we get intimately involved with somebody as women, um, unless a guy had already said, "Hey, let's be together." Oh, I get it. Well, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you from my experience. Um, Guys find it really convenient to um, get back together, like in terms of dealing with ex girlfriends, because there's the familiarity. And as women, we tend to feel comfortable with that. But unless a guy literally says, "Hey, let's be together again," like in a relationship, if you get back involved with an ex on a casual level or just become intimate, even if it looks like you guys might be dating or seeing each other, I'm going to tell you this right now. A guy will literally take advantage of the comfortable fact that y'all know each other for a while, you're being acquainted, and they will get the goods and then just do whatever they want, you know? Yeah. It sounds casual. Like I know you guys had a past, but it sounds casual. And that's what we have to be careful of as women. Even men have to be careful of the same thing. With an ex, unless they say, "Hey, I want to give this another try for an actual relationship," it's best to not get intimately involved with them or to even date them unless they really say they're looking for that. Because I promise you, people treat exes like revolving doors because it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? And because the comfort level is already there. So I wish you the best, and you definitely do what's best for you. And thanks for donating to my channel. I appreciate you. Okay. Let me see. All right. So you guys, I'm gonna roll out of here at like 1:30. So I'm gonna go down the list, but everybody's not gonna be guaranteed to get a free reading because I'm leaving out of here at 1:30 because I have to prepare to be somewhere at 2 o'clock, and I'm have to get there by a certain time. So um, I'm going to take the next person if they're here, which is Haley. If you guys want to skip the line, you can always do a donation. Or, let me see. Oh, no, is that Life is Serena? No, that was Life is Serena actually was after I Speak My Truth. So Life is Serena, if you're here, let me know real quick and ask your question. Okay, go ahead and ask your question real quick. And then after that was Haley. Okay, ask your question. Okay. All right, so that sounds like a yes or no type question. So if the card comes out in the upright, it's a yes. If it comes out reverse, it's a no. Whatever the card is will be the details behind it, and you'll get an advice card. So let's see. Okay, so I'm waiting for a card to pop, and if it doesn't, then I'll pull it. There we go. It's hard to pick that card up. Oh, okay. So, in regards to your person that you asked about, you do have a future together, or this is possible because the card came out in the upright. However, there either needs to be a change or transformation that needs to happen, or there is an ending that needs to occur. Okay, so I do not know if they have somebody already that they need to end it with, or if you have somebody you need to end it with, or if there's just some energy that really needs to change here, or with that death card present. There's some sort of change. Ooh, how? Maybe this was. Let me clarify this. Yo. I want to clarify this no card because you got a no card for your advice card. I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to question. I'm starting to question something here. Let's look at here. Let me see real quick. I'm going to clarify that no. That's really unusual. I'm hearing intuitively something about the timing isn't great. So this is a no for now. But it's not a no indefinitely. I wouldn't normally clarify that no, but since that was your advice card, I wanted to do that. You got 7 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not loyal. Yeah. Right now, somebody's involved. Somebody's cheating, and there's some worry about getting caught. Yeah, so perhaps in the future, because right now there's something that they have to end or you have to end, but I want to say this is more so on their end. Yeah, their end. I'm getting intuitively it's their end. So, yeah. All right. So for now, it's a no, and so therefore you should, you probably should move on. But I'm hearing intuitively remain friends. Remain friends. Don't sleep with him. Don't do none of that. Just you know what I'm saying, so that you don't get any feelings caught up in a way that it causes you to get involved with them or whatever. Okay, so Haley, go ahead and ask your question. Now that's an interesting question. What did he think about your haircut? All right, let's see. Let's see. PC, I have to go in the order. It's based off of first come first serve. So if you scroll up, you guys can tell me who comes after who. Let me see, because I can't see who comes after Haley. After Haley comes, let me see. Okay, let me see. There's somebody, I don't know if they're still here. That would be, I can't pronounce their name. But after them, yeah, PC, you would be after this other person. I can't pronounce their name. Oh, okay, you're there. Okay, so PC, you would come after. I do not want to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce. I'm not that great with names, but let me. Okay. All right. So let me. All right. So Haley, you want to know what he thought of your haircut? Okay. Let's see. What did he think of your haircut? What did he think of your haircut? What does Zach think about her haircut? That's interesting. I'm not so sure he was that fond of your haircut. Um, I feel like he may feel like it's not a natural look on you or something. That's kind of what I'm getting. Or like he doesn't really see it. I feel like he doesn't really feel like it compliments you as well. You know, like I feel like he feel like it doesn't compliment you as well. Okay. Yeah, he not feeling it. I really don't, I don't feel like he's gonna tell you that though because he wants to be polite. But I feel like he doesn't feel it fits truly like it doesn't truly compliment you or flatter you in the best way. So I don't think he's that fond of your haircut, your new haircut. But if you love your haircut, I'm here to tell you that it only matters what you think. In truth, in truthfulness, honestly, if somebody really likes you, they have to accept you exactly as you are. And if they don't, trust me when I tell you, you do not want to compromise on you being you. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, it's going to affect your happiness. So you get one advice card like everybody. Honestly, I kind of feel like you need a different deck for an advice card, to be honest. You need a different advice card. So let me hurry up and give you the advice card here real quick so I can move on. Let me see. Here it is. That's strange. Okay, so you have lend a hand, bridge the gap. This card is definitely all about not being afraid to step out there, especially when it comes to connecting with somebody else. Kind of reach out, and extend yourself, be more, you know, connect, connect. So that's your advice card. Lend a hand or whatever. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Oh, that's funny. You said you noticed him looking at you weird. Well, honey, that's why. Have a great one. Um, okay, so Mandal. Okay. What's your question? You're welcome. Okay. Mandal, are you still there? You can ask your question real quick. Let me see. Okay, I don't know where Mandal is. Yeah, go ahead and ask your question real quick. You did? Is it um? No. Do I gotta scroll up to see it? Let me see. Um, no, I didn't. Okay, for some reason I don't see it. So if you can type it real quick, because I'm not seeing it. Sometimes the chat, for some reason, will block out people's comments and things. Because the Autobot likes to do filters, and you could have said nothing wrong, but the Autobot will think you did. So just hurry, quickly repost your question, because it looks like the Autobot may have removed it, because I don't see it. How will your future spouse? I'm not quite understanding. Can you rephrase that? Because I'm not understanding. It says, "How will my future spouse?" You mean how will they be? Are you asking how will your future spouse be? Is that what you're asking? Like how they will treat you, or are you asking um, who or? Oh, how will they be? Okay, well, let's pull a card real quick and see. I don't know why I want to use a different deck. I'll use a different deck here. Let me use this one. Okay. They will be easygoing, and they won't cause you any stress or burden. And I'm hearing supportive. And it's possible that they might be a fire sign. And so I'm going to give you an advice card. In terms of advice card, oh, you got an Aries boyfriend. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But look out for supportive energy, somebody who, you're easygoing, not hard to deal with, supportive, that kind of thing. But you have an advice card, reclaim your art. Meaning, if you have any old skills or talents or gifts that you have not used in a long time, then this will be a good time to do so and investing your spirit by, focusing on yourself, making sure that you are good in your energy and in high positive vibrational energy. Okay. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. And I'm going to move on to PC, which that will be the last person. So if anybody else come in, you can just tell them that I'm cutting this off at 1:30. You're welcome. Why is Avinash not contacting you? You only get, for the free questions, you only get one question. So if you want to donate to get the second question answered, or you could just pick one for free. So which one matters to you the most? The reason why they're not contacting you, or will they contact you? Okay. All right. The first question. Okay. Why? Well, okay. So then why are they not? Okay. You're welcome. Okay. So why is Avinash not contacting you? Hi, Natalie. I'm cutting the free read off at 1:30. Okay, I'm gonna card the pop, and I feel like there we go. And this card want to come up so bad. We probably have one card. Okay. They are not paying attention to anything, or they're not paying attention to you right now because they are waiting on something. They're waiting on something. Possibly someone. There is something or someone they have not cut off. There's something or someone they have not cut off. But it's something they're definitely waiting on. Let me give you an advice card here real quick. Two cards came out. So you have opportunity and reconsider. Okay, so your advice is there is some opportunity and you may want to reconsider. Okay, I feel like you may have felt like there is an opportunity because that card, the way it fell out, but I always read these cards in the upright. But there's something you want to reconsider that there may be an opportunity for, is your advice. All right, y'all. It's past 1:30. I gotta go, and I will be doing this again. And you guys hit the notification bell if you want to be one of the first to know when I'm live, because I randomly go on live to do like I'll do like a general reading or pick a card or something, and then afterwards I'll do free readings. And the sooner you get in line, the better, because I usually always have a time limit on how long I can do the free reads, and donations skip the line, that kind of thing. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I'm coming in to do another free read. Okay. Peace and love you guys very much. I have to go.